Hello everyone, a very warm welcome again to each one of you for the virtual session of Science Children. I hope you all are doing very well and your notebook is very well maintained hopefully. So let us see what are we having in this session. We are going to continue with the chapter Electric Current and its Effects, and what are we going to learn in this session. We have almost covered all the concepts related to the chapter, and I hope concepts are very clear, then the learning becomes easier. Children, please do revisit concepts, revisit videos so that you understand the concept well. We are learning today NCERT exercise. We are going to write in the notebook as a regular practice. These are the textual question answers given at the end of the chapter. So please do write question answers, objective as well, filling the blanks and what all covered. Please do write. So let us get started. Here you have exercise question number 1. Draw in your notebook the symbols to represent the following components of electrical circuits: connecting wires, switch in the off position, bulb, cell, switch in the on position, and battery. So you have to draw the symbols of all these. It is just a revisit of the concept, and it is this you have already done, but you have to draw again, so it will be reinforced. So these are the components given to you all. So let us see how you draw a connecting wire. Switch in the off position, you can see the key is open, that means the circuit is open and the current will not pass. Bulb, you see how it is drawn in the symbol form. Cell, you will have a positive terminal and a negative terminal. Positive terminal, you see a bigger vertical line, negative terminal, a smaller vertical line. And switch in on position, here the key is closed and the circuit is live, that means the current is flowing. And a battery made up of more than one cell connected, positive connected to negative, negative connected to positive. So the opposite terminals connect to each other and it makes a battery. It is more than one cell. So all these components which you have already drawn, you please write as the answer. Again you have to draw this. Then draw the circuit diagram to represent this circuit shown in figure 14.21. So here you have the circuit, and this is the question actually. So you have to draw the circuit diagram is this, where you will show key, that is a switch, and here it is shown by a safety pin where you can put it on and off by connecting to it, and when you connect, that will give you on position, and when you open the circuit, that will give you off position. So you just have to take this as a circuit shown, and you have to draw with the help of the components. So here is the circuit diagram with the key, bulb, and a cell. You have to draw this as the answer for that question. I hope it is clear. So then you go for question number 3. Figure 14.22 shows 4 cells fixed on a board. Draw lines to indicate how you will connect their terminals with their wires to make a battery of 4 cells. So how are you going to connect? You know the concept well. These are the cells given to you. How are you going to connect them? So here is the answer. This is how you are going to connect. You can just draw the diagram. This is the answer. So draw this diagram and show negative connected to positive and positive connected to negative. That means the opposite terminals will get connected. These are the 4 cells, and this is how a battery will be formed, and it will function well. Otherwise the battery will not work. So this is how it should be connected. I hope this is clear. Then the bulb in the circuit shown in figure 14.23 does not glow. Can you identify the problem? Make necessary changes in the circuit to make the bulb glow. So when you have the diagram here, here the bulb is not glowing. So why it is not glowing? You have to draw the answer for this. Because here you can see the problem was the cells. Over here the positive and the positive terminal comes together, which is not advisable. It will not allow the electric current to flow, because the the connection required should be, the cells should be connected negative to positive. I hope this is clear. That's why the bulb was not. So this was the problem detected where the cells positive and positive was connected. So you just have to arrange the cells properly so that you make a proper battery and then the current will flow. You have to draw this diagram for that answer. This is a problem which you will rectify, which you will correct. Then question number 5, name any two effects of electric current. Very simple, you have already learned heating effect of electric current and magnetic effect of electric current. These are the two important effects and it has wide applications. When the current is switched on through a wire, a compass needle kept nearby gets deflected from its north-south position. Explain. You have to explain why it happens. So let us see why it happens. When the current is in switch on through a wire, magnetic field is created around it. Hence we see deflection in the compass needle kept nearby. So it is only because of the magnetic field which is developed and that will cause deflection in the compass needle. I hope this is clear. All these concepts are already done. It is just reinforced through question answers. Children, I hope you are writing. So now question number 7. Will the compass needle show deflection when the switch in the circuit shown by figure 14.24 is closed? So you have to check, will the compass needle will show deflection when the switch in the circuit shown here is closed. So here is the diagram for you, and when it is closed, that means you are allowing the electric current to flow. So let us see what will happen. No, the compass needle does not show deflection when the circuit is closed. Magnetic field is not created until current is flowing through the circuit. So here it means, it is closing means the switch is in off position. It means that. So please understand the closed term used over here, it means the switch is in off position. Here you can see the switch is in off position. That the key is open here. The key is open means the circuit is will not have current flowing through it. So when the circuit is not having a current flowing through it, that means it will there's a compass attached to it and a wire coiled and the same wire connected to the bulb and the keys over here. You have a cell. So if you are not closing it, that means if you are not putting in on position, here they have defined closing as that the switch is in off position. Current is not flowing and the bulb will not glow and the compass needle does not show deflection. I hope this is very clear with you all. Because compass needle will show deflection only in the presence of magnetic field, and when the current is not flowing there will be no magnetic field developed, hence there will be no deflection shown by the compass needle. Filling the blanks. First one, you have to write with the statement, children, in your notebook. Please do write all the objective as well in your notebook. So you have a longer line in the symbol for a cell represent its terminal. Which terminal it represent? Positive terminal. I hope it's clear. Please write down with the statement. The combination of two or more cells is called a dash. So it's a battery. And when current is switched on in a room heater, it produces heat. Next one, the safety device based on the heating effect of electric current is called this safety device you have learned is called a fuse. So along with the statement, do write this filling the blanks in your notebook, children. Then we will see true or false. Mark T if the statement is true and F if it is false. So you have to write the statement and then T or F as per the statement. Do write statement for this. The first one, to make a battery of two cells, the negative terminal of one cell is connected to the negative terminal of the other cell. So you know that which two terminal has to be connected. The opposite terminal has to be connected. The same terminal, that means negative, negative, positive, positive should not be connected. So the first one is false. Next one, when the electric current through the fuse exceeds a certain limit, the fuse wire melts and breaks. So you know the purpose of the fuse And you know the purpose of the fuse wire. Instead of fuse, people use fuse wire, which is not actually advisable. You should have a proper fuse. In case you are using fuse wire, what will happen when the electric current through the fuse exceed a certain limit? What will happen? The fuse wire melts and break when it's true or false. So it is true. That's why it will stop the flow of current, and then it will avoid short circuiting and then the fire. See question number C here, the third one. An electromagnet does not attract a piece of iron. False, because an electromagnet is actually used to attract piece of iron. The iron itself is temporarily magnetized, and you are making it as electromagnet, which can attract other piece of iron or any other iron object. So the iron piece or an iron object where you are making it as an electromagnet, that will behave like a magnet in the presence of electric current, and that will help to attract the other iron pieces or the objects. That is a one very good application, as I told you, is being used in the cranes to lift heavy iron objects and all. And the last one, electric bell has an electromagnet. You have seen the construction, you know how it works. So the electric bell has an electromagnet. That is true. I hope this true or false clear with you all. Do you think an electromagnet can be used for separating plastic bags from a garbage heap? Explain. So do you find application of electromagnet over here? Can you separate plastic bags? If you are largely using electromagnets for the benefit of the people, let us see how electromagnet will be useful or not useful over here. No, because plastic does not have magnetic property to get attracted to a magnet. Hence, magnet cannot be used to separate plastic bags. So when you have a huge heap of garbage and you have to separate plastic bags, your electromagnet will not work, because plastic bags will not have any magnetic property due to which it will get attracted to electromagnets. So the use of electromagnet will be of no purpose. So it should not be used. Then question number 11, an electrician is carrying out some repairs in your house. He wants to replace a fuse by a piece of wire. Would you agree? Give reason for your response. So it is not a wise idea to replace fuse by a piece of wire. As I told you, you should have a proper fuse, you should have MCB, as it has a very low melting point. In case of metal piece, melting point will be high and the circuit will be intact in case there is overload or overheat. So in case of overheat, the wire which has a high melting point, it will not break. It will continue to allow electric current to pass, and that can have overloading or short circuiting. So it is not feasible, not advisable to have a piece of wire. Zubeda made an electric circuit using a cell holder shown in figure 14.4, a switch and a bulb. When she put the switch in the on position, the bulb did not glow. Help Zubeda in identifying the possible defects in the circuit. So let us help her. Reason may be the connecting wire may be loose, the electric cell may be used up, switch may not be functioning well, and the cell power has been exhausted. So these are the various possibilities, and we can help out Zubeda in correcting all these defects. I hope this is clear, children. In the circuit shown in figure 14.25, would any of the bulb glow when the switch is in the off position? What will be the order in which the bulb A, B and C will glow when the switch is moved to the on position? So let us see figure 14.25. Here you have this bulb ABC. So this is your question. So let us see the answer for this. No, the bulb will not glow as the circuit is not complete when the switch is off. As you all know, there will be no electric current flowing and the bulb will not glow. The second one over here, if the switch is on, all the bulbs glow simultaneously. So it is not like A, B, C, wherever they are placed, the current is flowing and all they will glow simultaneously. I hope this is very clear, children, and you are writing all this in your notebook, extremely important. So here we come to an end of the session, children. Thank you, children, and have a wonderful day.